If you want to tangle with fickle, hard-to-hook trout, you need to be pulling soft plastic grubs. If you want to get into grub trolling, get on over to fishhuntshoot.com and grab one of Kel Kellogg's Signature Series grub kits today, and you'll be yelling fish on tomorrow. Fish on. Keep driving. I'm going to take this one myself. Right there. Fish on. Woo-hoo! Man, I was clearing the lines. We're going to go in and beach it for lunch, but got slammed. Gina's been landing them all today, but I'm going to take this one myself. We caught several fish right here. That was going over a hump. It's like a good fish. Ooh, there's some head shaking going on there. Man, they're hot. And this, they've got 51-degree water. They are fighters. You think they're gonna, jump, it's always a good idea to get that rod tip down like that. I can see that fish flashing back there. I don't want him to jump off. Come down under the surface. That's a nice rainbow right there. That is a nice fit. Wow, he is putting up a fight. That mini turbo is dynamite. That might have been 2 feet deep, 100 feet back, and as you can see, he jumped all over it. Get him in a net here. Just like that. All right. That's a little smaller than Gina's biggest fish today, but we'll take him. That is a nice trout. It's a beautiful trout. Any way you cut it, that is a beautiful trout. Get him back in the water. He's just hooked right through the corner of the mouth there. There like that. One last look at him and in he goes. And off he goes. Wow. Show you that rig. Real simple. Micro turbo, couple beads, little piece of worm that was much threaded on that hook. It was much better looking before that fish grabbed it, and I got a little bobber stop there to give it some separation. Simple stuff. I have a small sinker on the line, 2 feet deep, 100 feet back. You saw the results. It's just a dynamite presentation for rainbows as well as kokanee and stuff like that. It just flat out catches fish. Hey guys, Kel Kellogg here. I actually just finished a video where I was talking about starting off the day here at Collins Lake with a Trigger Spoon Junior in chartreuse and chrome and top lining it right beneath the surface. Well, I decided that while that was getting hit, I wasn't hooking fish on it and I had to go to something more subtle, but I wanted to stay at the same place in the water column. So what I ended up rigging up with was one of my micro turbos, couple beads, and a little piece of night crawler. Now, if I just top line that behind the boat like I was top lining that Trigger Spoon, I'm not going to get any depth at all. That's just going to drag right along the surface. So what I did to get it down, and this kind of answers the question for a lot of you guys that ask me if I like to use weights when trolling. I did. Today, I came down from my main line right here, right to my trolling swivel, and I put on one of these small bullet-shaped egg weights. And I got this on Amazon, straight out of China. That's the finest Chinese lead right there. But it's just a very small sinker, just enough to get that micro turbo worm combination, just below the chop. I put it out there a ways. I got it back about 70 feet. I looked at the angle of the line. I put out another 25 feet. Total of 100 feet of line out. As near as I could tell, based on the angle, that thing was running maybe 2 to 4 feet deep, 4 feet deep at the max. So essentially, I was trolling right on the surface at about 1.5 miles an hour. But yeah, I get a lot of questions about adding weight, and I absolutely add weight at times, Overall, if I'm trying to get down 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15, 20 feet, I'm reaching for my hybrid lead core rigs, and if I got to get down much below 25 feet, I'm rigging up one of the downriggers here, using one of my downrigger rods and drop it down to however deep I want to get. But if I'm working in that top 5 feet of the water column and I'm running something like a fly or the micro turbo or just a naked worm, something that's just not going to get down by itself, I'll very often put a small weight like that on the line. And I really like these ones I got from Amazon, and you could find these from, various manufacturers, probably at your local sporting goods store. But this has the swivel at either end. It makes it very user friendly, and they came in a variety pack that has a bunch of different weights in there. Let me grab that. I'll come back. I'll show that to you. Be right back. Hey, I'm back. So here's the box. It's actually a little depleted. I may order another one of these. Now, I haven't seen these at my local sporting goods store, but I'm sure if you ask or look for them, or if you just go on Amazon, you can find them on there too. They come in just a variety of different sizes. This is kind of the top end weight here. And I don't know how much that weighs there in grams, but I just kind of eyeball them. So that's fairly heavy. That feels like that's probably, 3/8 of an ounce, something like that. And then right down here, got a bunch of these in little tiny baby sizes. But anyway, I do apply weight when I'm trolling, and this style of weight has proven to be very versatile. I like to use these when I'm running slip bobbers because they go right in the line. I just really like the concept of having those swivels on either end. Just makes them very user friendly, makes them very versatile, very useful. So anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to all the guys that ask me if I use weight when I'm trolling. In some situations, absolutely. If I'm trolling in the top 5 feet of the water column and I just want to get something right down below that surface chop, that's what I do. Sometimes I'll even go with split shot. Not a huge fan of the split shot though, because I'm paranoid and I'm always worried it's going to mess up my line. But to date, my biggest wild rainbow, 7 pounds at Lake Elminor, that's exactly what I was using. I was using a smelt pattern trolling fly with a single split shot clamped on the line. Just enough weight to get that thing 6 or 8 inches deep. I was 65 feet behind the kayak, and man, the rest is history. There was a lot of shouting and excitement when that fish was swimming around the boat and I was trying to get him in the net. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm Kel Kellogg. I'm signing off for now. I'm having trouble talking. If you're looking for trout gear, you know where to go. FishHuntShoot.com. If you haven't subscribed, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. You'll always know when I'm on here doing tongue twisters and talking about sinkers and stuff like that. I want to thank you guys for all the support, and I will catch you next time right here on YouTube. Be sure to wear those life jackets. I can't afford to lose any fans. Thanks a lot, guys. Look at those big, beautiful rainbows. That's what trolling flies can do. You think trolling flies don't work? Well, think again. You need to grab a set of my trolling flies, get out on the water, and get ready to go big. Yes!